To the stage, our con speaker, Micah Hebert. Thank you, Shane. Some pretty valid points. That being said, I'd first like to say it's kind of unrealistic to expect to see want either Big Macs or Big Nuggets. I'm going to Chick-fil-A myself, so the issue is voting. You should choose for yourself, certainly. But important things that you choose. To address Mr. Tyler talking about the rigged machines, well, here in Louisiana in particular, we have an elector of voters who is a registered official who is elected by the people, so he cares about his job. If you don't like what he's doing, change it. If you don't like what they're doing at the national level, vote out the guys in office, get new guys in office. It does matter. Don't let them rig it. And the way to do that is by speaking your mind. On to Mrs. Jessica. Jessica was saying, now, what about people who are disenfranchised because they're younger? It used to be illegal to vote if you were African American, if you were Hispanic, if you were a woman, if you weren't rich enough, if you didn't own enough property. So my say to that, it used to be 21, the voting age. So now it's 18, because I figured, hey, if you can fight and die for your country, as that lady commented on, you should be able to vote. That being said, if you think that's an issue, take it up at this election. Mr. Toops, talking about how people neglect Louisiana because it's assumed that it's going to go a certain way. It's going a certain way because not enough of the opposition is coming out. As that other gentleman was good enough to say, Louisiana was primarily Democratic for well over a century. We just recently went Republican in the last 20 years, and we have a Democrat in office right now for the governorship. So to say that it's a monopoly is not fair or accurate. Ethan, talking about the 15 to 10% threshold of people being recognized. Well, that should change. I agree with you wholeheartedly. People need to be given a voice. That's an issue with the media that needs to be taken up with the elected officiates who we're choosing to vote for. So again, vote and vote somebody else in office, because the idiots who've been elected so far are more than happy just to step on your voice. And just want to re-summarize my key points. And that's that your vote is your voice, your vote is your life, and your vote matters. And your vote matters because you do. Now I'm going to end this. I know it's kind of a strange thing for a forum like this, kind of light, but this is a personal anecdote that I have. And I had a friend of mine, the lady said that, it's kind of different, it's cavalier, you see it on TV, whatever. Well, we're at war. If you don't want to be at war, then vote people who aren't going to send us there unnecessarily. They're not in our interests. All these people we're bombing, they're not choosing to die, and yet they're dying. And if you don't vote, they're going to die either way, because somebody else is going to be more than happy to press the button. I had a friend, Gregory Stoltz. I invite you to look him up. And he was a high school wrestling state champion. He's from Brazil, Indiana. He was 22 years old. I met him when he was 21. I knew him for about a year. And Greg and I were talking, and Greg got killed. And he died in my arms. We were fighting for something. Neither of us agreed with the war in Afghanistan, I'll tell you that. But that's not why we're there. I wish you would honor Greg and men like him. The women, the children, the people suffering. You see ISIS, you see what's going on in Syria. It's not just a headline, it's not just a joke. I mean, how much money you make, the amount of suffering, this all matters. Your vote is your voice, your vote is your life. Be sure to use it. Thank you.